can laugh. Thank you. I appreciate you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Kat, how are you? Thank you guys so much for joining us on this beautiful evening. Welcome to the National Society of Leadership and Success induction ceremony. Give you guys a round of applause for Megan here, please. How many seniors do I have in the house tonight? Raise your hands. Round of applause for the seniors in the house. Parents, family and friends, support systems, raise your hands, please. I love you guys. Give them a round of applause. We understand we would not be here without the loved ones in our lives that are helping us get here. I happen to have a strong village. My family's here in the front. I love you guys, so thank you guys so much for helping me get here. But we're gonna go ahead and get started with our induction ceremony. So the first thing I would like to do is introduce the executive board that also was a part of the team in putting this beautiful evening and semester together for you guys. So yeah, you can go ahead to the next slide. Jake. No? Yeah. Technology. Yes. So yes, my name is Michael Dunlap. I am the president of our chapter. My vice president is Miss Maya. Hello, Maya. You guys can laugh. That's fine. Our secretary is Michaela. Hey, Michaela. We were all part of the S&T process, and we'll get to that a little bit in a little bit. Our membership outreach chair is Ariel. Put your hands in the sky. You got an email from Ariel. Should be everybody. And then our graduate support is Ms. Khadija, who is also our former president. And last but certainly not least, our chapter advisor, Mr. Xavier Blackwell. Oh, whoops. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Sorry. Heather, you're great. Heather, hi. Heather is our events coordinator. Please don't applause her. Alright. Let's keep. So I'm going to give you guys a brief background about the organization before we get our induction ceremony started. So the NSLS was founded in 2001 by Mr. Gary Turek. So basically, we want to get better. We understand that it is extremely important for all of us to leave the world a little bit better than we found it. And I think that all of us here in the room today can agree with that. You know, whether it's just being better in your family, being better in the classroom, being better in the community, just trying to find a way to be better, to better our world, leave it a little bit better than we found it. And so that is our purpose. We want to build leaders who make the world better. As you can see, 600 chapters, or 950,000 students across the nation. We are the U.S.'s largest honor society. So you guys, congratulations for being inducted into a prestigious organization. It's really cool. So this is our shield. Success, action, and purpose. Wow. Whoa. What happened? Oh, there we go. Success, action, and purpose. All of us in the room today want to be successful. Some of us are already successful, and we're looking to you guys. You guys are our examples. We're trying to follow in your footsteps. But for the graduates, for the students in the room today, we all just want to be successful. Make a little money, that's not too bad. But being success, and whatever that looks like for you. And so in the organization, we strive to help our students figure out what success looks like for them. And then we want to create a plan about how we can get there. Success. Action, again, we want to create that plan. We want you to leave our organization with an idea of how can I achieve what I want from life? How can I get there? What's my plan? What are my goals? So we spend a lot of time working on goals. What's a great goal? What's a smart goal? Who wants to shout it out for me? Come on. No one? That's us. Yeah, specific.
Attainable. Timely.
Yeah, there you go.
We learned something.
Yeah. So we spent some time working on goals. Again, action. And then purpose. What's the purpose of all of this? Why are we here? A lot of successful people out there and say, hey, once you find your why, that's when you really know that you're onto something. What's your why? Why am I here? Why am I doing what I'm doing? And so we want to help our students figure that out. so they can leave our doors, leave our university with a plan in place, with an action plan in place, with a purpose in place, and really go out there and make the world a better place. And of course, 2 stars. 2 heads are better than 1. 100 heads are better than 2. I love you all in the room today. The 5-pointed star: integrity, positive attitude, compassion, purpose, and motivation. We're the leaders, not of tomorrow, but of today. And so all of us have people looking at us, whether it's in the classroom or at home or wherever. So we want to be able to provide a great example for everyone who are in our space looking for us, or looking to us for that leadership, or for that motivation, or for that inspiration. So we want to be able to live by those morals. Overcome adversity. Hands in the air if you've ever overcome adversity. I better see every hand in the air today. Come on. Yeah. It's extremely important, not only to know how to handle adversity, but with grace, with class, because we understand that everybody's going to get knocked down, but that's not what it's about. It's about how you get back up. And I know it's a cliche and everybody says it, but it's so true. And so we want all of our members to be confident, knowing that, hey, I got knocked back down, but hey, I know I'm going to get back up. I'm going to come back stronger. And I think that's super, super important and super cool. And then lead with integrity as well. And then last but not least, our 6 bars of leadership, 6 steps of leadership. So these are the steps that we used the entire semester as we kind of worked towards this point. So clarify your purpose. As I stated already, we want to figure out just kind of what that is. Why am I here? That's step 1. Step 2, create a shared vision. Accountability. A lot of us can, we come up with goals in our head, and then what? Do we accomplish that goal? Do we just kind of mosey around and not accomplish it? So we want to get our ideas out into the space, so that way we and our members can hold us accountable and push and give you examples and give you help. We all need help. I know I need help. I had lots of help to get to where I am today. So create a shared vision. Challenge the status quo. High School Musical, anybody know? Let's stick to the status quo, but we don't want to do that. We want to challenge the status quo. There are a lot of people out in the world who are doing the same things, but that's how we remain stagnant or even go backwards. And so figuring out how we can challenge the status quo to keep the world moving forward, that's what we want to do as people and as an organization. Inspire positive action. That's a big thing for me. I hope that's a big thing for all of our members being inducted today. Inspire somebody. Inspire somebody to be better. Inspire somebody to do something great. And then step 5, empower them, right? So I can stand here today and give you this great speech, or at least I hope it's great, and say, I want you guys all to be better. I want you all to go have a great impact on society. But we also want to give you the tools that you need to go and do that. We want to empower you to get there. So that's why we come up with these goals. That's why we come up with these action plans. We want to empower you guys to get what you want from life. And then last but not least, the most simple, but maybe the most important, we want to just try to get better every day. See constant improvement. Every single day we can wake up and try to be better. We want to do that. And so whether that's looking within and saying, I know that I can get better at this, or maybe it's getting help or advice from someone around us and saying, yeah, you can be better in this area, or you can grow in this area. But if we strive to get better every day, I think that we can leave this earth saying that, hey, we did all right. All right. So this is just kind of an overview of the process that our students in the room today went through to get to this point. So we started with an orientation, which kind of just letting them know everything that we were going to be doing this semester. And then we went to a leadership training day. So every student in here did a leadership training experience, about an hour and a half, just discovering who we are as leaders. Everybody in the room today is a leader. It may not be the same, when you're in first grade, the fast kid is the leader, or the loudest one is the leader. But we understand that there are lots of different types of leaders, whether you're loud, whether you're quiet, whether you're smart, whether you're not smart. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, please, laugh at my jokes, thank you. But we know that there are lots of different leaders in the world, and so we want to make sure that our members are aware of that, aware of which one they are, and how you can still make a great impact in the community and in society. So we spent a lot of time developing that and just kind of getting into that experience. Ooh, all right. All right, so to come and talk about the Success Networking Team experience, we're going to invite Ms. McKaylee to the stage, please. Give her a round of applause.